I'm Akshay Golyan. I am the managing director of Golyan Group. So we are a conglomerate primarily in 5 sectors now: manufacturing, real estate and construction, renewable energy, and agriculture. And we are just adding a little bit to our portfolio of financial services. So we're getting into financial consulting and some other avenues. I've been back for a little over 4 years. 1.5 years it took me to understand everything. So I would say 2.5 years has been my actual working years. Maybe around 3 years has been my actual working years, making some changes and all. So I think the journey is long, the goal is somewhere. I don't look at a number, I don't look at a target, I don't look at a finish line. I look at journey that you're currently engaged in, the path you're walking, and the experience that you get on a daily or a weekly or a monthly basis. And I feel we as a company, not just me, as a company, we're on the right path, and we are on a journey wherein we are doing the right things. So all our businesses are focused towards promoting the country or supporting the country, So this is also one of those late night discussions with my dad back in 2017 or 18, where we decided that all the businesses that we now do will be in some way or another linked to Nepal's growth. So whether it's agriculture, whether it's renewable energy, hydropower, solar power, whether it's manufacturing, I'm a Tinta manufacturing company, so all are export oriented. Eventually, everyone finds their calling. So that is what I believe in. I entered business very late. So my cousins entered when they were 18, 19, 20. My father entered business when he was 15, I think. I entered business when I was about 27 or 28. So I never wanted to get into business. I never wanted to get into any entrepreneurial sort of things. I actually wanted to work in the hospitality and service industry. I did my MBA in Spain, and I had a job offer there, a very good job offer. I called my father up in excitement, stating that I'm going to be part of this big company in Spain, etc., etc. And he heard me out for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then he said, "So when are you coming back to Nepal?" So I said, "Huh, what?" He said, "No, you have to come back and you have to, take things forward. I have invested, the businessman talk, I've invested in your education, you've gotten fantastic education so that you can grow the company." I said, "Okay, fine, let's see." And then I decided to come back to Nepal eventually. And first 2 years it was very difficult for me to understand how things go. And I lived outside Nepal for about 12 years. So the system structure in Nepal is very different. I was very frustrated also. But later when I started seeing, how raw our country is and how much potential we as business people or even general public have to contribute to the growth of our nation. So that excited me a lot. So the more you grow, the more you can give. The more you make, the more you can contribute to capacity building or nation building, or even if I talk more immediately, building the sort of environment within your company. So giving more benefits to the people that work for you, giving them more opportunities, being able to recruit more people, providing more employment. So I think business is an enabler. So I was never made to feel that, it's an empire, or I still don't feel, or there's this or that or this and that. My father always taught us that what we do is not only for us. So we are not only responsible for ourselves, we are responsible for our employees first and foremost. We are responsible for the labor who work for us, obviously. We are responsible to our customers, we are responsible to our suppliers, and we are responsible to the society at large. I would say our country as well as for our people, which is to promote the primary sector, right? So farmers, I don't know if we know, but Nepal has always historically been an agriculture-based economy. We used to be a very large exporter of rice, of other cereals and pulses, but over the years, slowly it has decreased, and we import, I think, over 90 or 95% of our rice, pulses, fruits, vegetables, everything. Mato actually is very close to my father. So my father is involved. That's the only business he's involved in. I do help out in Mato. I am involved, definitely, but all the strategic decisions or all the growth is it comes from my father's desk, because that is something. Agriculture, even his WhatsApp status is agriculture is my passion. So he is very, very involved in Mato. Whether you're struggling, whether you're doing well, whether you are just starting, or whichever phase you're in, I think consistency is very important. So if you have certain aspirations or certain goals, or you want to do something that you're passionate about, I think first and foremost you have to be passionate, you have to enjoy it, even if it's an idea. You have to be really excited about the idea, and then you have to be consistent. That okay, I have an idea, I want to do this. So a metaphor that I can give you is that that you want to get to some destination, right? And you're very excited to get to that destination. It makes you happy, or it makes you excited. Now you want to get there, but you don't know how to get there, right? So you can try one road. If there's a dead end, you try another road. If there's a dead end, you try another road. You try another road. So you have to be consistent. Just if you face difficulties once, or if you face problems, or if you face challenges, this is part of the experience, part of the journey. You learn, no? So my only advice would be, first find your passion, find your excitement, find what makes you happy, and then just be consistent about it. So there is no age, there is no time frame, there is no rule, there is no law. It is just when it comes from inside, and when you take that step, and when you start that journey, that's when it starts. Go for it, and I am sure that if it can get aligned to the progress of Nepal, there is nothing like it. So that would be my only advice, is that if you sort of join hands with the country's growth and your growth, then there is no stopping you. So that's that.